Now, the advanced courses are all at nighttime, so it's a different look to the level. It's the same level, but it's just a different look and feel to it. Basically, it's just trying to fly through these rings. You're just going to fly through rings and go through. If you miss a ring is where you mess up, because you'll have to go back and get that ring, because the only way to complete ring mode is to actually collect every single ring. Now this level has 119 rings, so that's quite a challenge. We're actually on the expert track, so we're probably not going to be able to get to show you it, but we're going to fly in by the island under the bridge at least, show you some of that. Now in ring mode, the score does not matter. You'll notice there's no HUD up on the top left. You just have your time, your speed, and your stress, and how many rings you got. Alright. Now you can do tricks in ring mode, but they do not give you any points. You can use them if you want to just show off or do some fancy maneuvering to help you get other rings. Now this is the island. We also have a volcano in it. It has like some nice smoke coming out of it. Basically the island's pretty peaceful. Just a little beach, mountains. David's gonna go kamikaze here, I think. Oh, okay. Alright, yeah. If you crash in ring mode, it's game over. Alright, we're gonna go back to the main menu. Oh, okay, we failed. We actually have to skip. Alright, this is also our in-game help when you press F1. This shows you the basic controls of the game. This is for if you're using a joystick, before it was a keyboard. This is the trick list. Basically hold down spacebar while you're doing a trick and do any of these combinations, and you can do all those different types of tricks. Okay, I think we're going to go back to the main menu. Alright, last but not least, we're going to show off free flight mode. And we're actually going to pick, now the difficulties don't really matter in free flight, but they do show you a different look to the level. So we're going to show you expert since we haven't shown you that one. Yeah, you like that. This is not for noobs. Alright, I guess we're going to pick this one. Alright, now this is a nice daytime. Also, we do have like a reflection going on showing the sky off in the water as well. This mode, you just do what you want. Be peaceful, fly around, practice doing tricks if you want. The only thing that will stop you is if you crash, but then you'll be able to restart if you like. You can just fly around the island, fly through rocks, go through the bridge, do what you want. Go chill at the beach if you like, fly over the bridge. Also in this game, we kind of have a reflection of the plane if you fly over the water. David might show that off. Alright. Oh, he crashed and we went back to the main menu. Alright, now I guess we're going to show the credits. Now these credits are a little bit interesting. Normally the credits of the game feature the people who made the game, but we were so humble that we only wanted to thank those who helped us make the game. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Monkey Wings. I hope you enjoyed. All right. Does anyone have any questions they'd like to ask us tonight? All right. Frosty in the back.
You guys mind putting this on the arcade machine? I'm supposed to play it. Yeah, okay.
Hold on. Let me give this to David.
The answer is no, we don't plan on putting it on the arcade machine, but we could probably get you a copy if you're really stoked to play it. Any other questions? Back there in the blue.
just wondering why you chose to feature the camera tricks, the tricks, I'm sorry, from a different camera view than the regular basic gameplay camera.
The question was why we chose to use, show the tricks from a different camera point of view as opposed to just the regular camera, and the answer is to make them look cool. That's basically it. There are some problems with it affecting control badly, but that's kind of the risk of doing tricks. So we balanced it. We feel we balanced it pretty well. Right there.
Hey, did you guys have like a motion pad for your camera when you're doing your tricks, or yeah, like so the actual movement that the camera follows, was it based on the motion pad, or was it like how did you guys handle that?
The question was how we did the camera. Basically, the camera follows the aircraft. The camera's pulled by the aircraft, basically, and it's clamped to be within a sphere, so it doesn't ever get too far away from the aircraft. And the camera just pulls back as the throttle goes up. So yeah, that's basically it. Did that answer?
Yeah.
Any other questions? Back there?
Are these smoke rings? Because it didn't appear that there was any penalty for hitting the side of them, or maybe it was my perception as I was watching.
Yeah, the question was, could you just fly through the side of the rings? And yeah, you could. Basically, we just approximated the collision with the rings. It would have been nice to scale the rings up a little more so that they fit the approximation better, but we didn't want a penalty for hitting the rings because we thought that was too harsh because you're already running down on time. So I don't think we would have ever had it be that you get a penalty for hitting the side of the rings. Does that answer your question? Any other questions? Okay.
It looked like your plane was maybe cell shaded and the rest of the terrain wasn't beside the rings. Like what gave you the idea, or how did that work?
The question was, you said it looked like the plane and the rings were cell shaded, but the rest of the terrain wasn't, and why we chose to do that. Basically, we wanted to give the gameplay elements, make them stand out, give them something to stand out. And they're actually not cell shaded, there's just an outline being drawn behind them, and they're being rendered without any lighting. So it was really, the reason was just to make them stand out, I guess. Any other questions? Okay. No, it's vertex and pixel shader. Basically, there's a separate matrix that represents a previous matrix that gets passed to the shader, and for each vertex, you find the distance between the point based on the current matrix and the point based on the previous matrix, and based on how far away that is, you just add to the alpha. Back there, I think you had your hand up first.
Nice game. Do you guys have plans for public distribution, and if so, how so?
Well, we don't really have any plans. We actually, the question was, do we have any plans for public distribution, and if we do, what are they? And we honestly haven't really thought about that much. That's something that we're going to discuss later. We've really just been working on the project, trying to get it done. Right there.
Did you choose a script for positioning with the you or actually not? Because I thought that was pretty handy when you actually pick it out and press the button. I heard you say that you guys wrote out the prompt. Was that scripted?
The question was, do we use XML or any kind of scripting to place the rings? And the answer is we just write out a text file, an ASCII text file. And then each difficulty, beginner, or advanced, and expert, represents a certain number of tracks. So then we've got another file that says which tracks are actually used for that course. And it's just a plain ASCII text file, which could be bad because somebody could edit them, but the tracks themselves, they don't really look like anything, so it would be a bad idea to edit them. Any other questions? All right, thank you.